Come on, Clark, we're going to go promo.
Just make sure these wires are.
We're going to go promote. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Hello. Open Mic Podcast.
So it's live, so can you leave?
I know it's live. What, you want to do more of that stuff?
Yeah, all that crap.
I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but.
Mike, let's step up here and let's see if it's on.
Get the thing up and tell me that's picking up the.
Is this live yet, Mike? I need to find where it's gone. So these guys are doing their collaborative project, which essentially is just they're working on whatever media related projects they want Sweet, lovely. Is that okay, yeah?
That is live.
No, absolutely fine. I don't mind my voice being on it. Is anyone tuned in? You've probably got like 4 or 5 people in, you know? 14? Nice, 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 nice. Good stuff. Yeah, but you need to crack on with what you're doing.
I'm absolutely fine. He is, he's an asshole.
I do need to get you some credit. Look up on the credit. Otherwise you get
It's season rather messy.
Just write it into the description.
Max never played this, so
Go.
Right, so what would you
Where's my pen?
Go ahead.
Alright everybody, thank you for joining us for Open Mic Live. Sorry for the technical difficulties over there, but they're all sorted out now. Thank you to Lou Corumbo for the music and the general ambulance for that beautiful local music. I would like to announce our 2 chair sitters for this evening. First up, please put your hands together for musician, producer, and world-renowned DJ everywhere across the globe. It is Michael Garrity!
Thanks for that warm welcome, Chase.
It's alright, mate.
And thanks for being here.
It's alright. Happy to be
So I
here.
think it's time now to just unveil the main guest, the main event.
Our main guest. He's loved, he's never hated. our local musician and songwriter extraordinaire, the one that makes me feel whole, Clark Williams! Come on! Put your hands together, boys, come on!
Thank you, James. Thank you, James. And thank you again to Luke Crimbo for the music.
And thank you to all of you watching the live.
And waiting and having to put up with us for
Yeah.
this technical difficulty.
Thank you so much for just putting up with us, really, because it has been a very stressful morning. Hasn't it?
It's been a rough day, but we're here.
But now it is time to
We're here.
to present Open Mic to the world. It's been a great
Wow.
project with lots of collaborations and
Yeah, talk about your project, man.
a lot of promotion and just stuff we've done to get to this point. And there's been a lot of things we've had to come across along the way that's been a bit awkward, but we are here now.
Yes.
Cameraman, could I just get a viewer count, please?
23.
So thank you to all 23 people
people.
of you that are joining us here today on this podcast. So, shall we get on with the questions?
Let's do it.
Okay, so first of all, for people that might not know you, could you just explain a little bit about yourself?
My name is Clark Williams. I'm an aspiring singer-songwriter, and I would like to say again, it's a pleasure to be here. And now that everything's working, I'm really happy that this is working, and yeah, that's a bit about myself.
Yeah, good to hear.
Thank you.
Yeah, so obviously you're a singer, producer, and all these things.
I try.
Actor.
I try.
So what actually got you into music?
Well, this was.
Have you got any early experiences? What actually started off your passion, ignited your passion?
So it was slightly covered before. When I was a kid, I always sung. I've always fancied myself as a singer. But I've always done acting and musical theatre, and it's only recently that I've done music, and I've really taken it as a bit of a career path. I've always just enjoyed it, listened to it, and made it, but never really thought it was a career path until not too long ago. I can't lie.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Thank you.
So it's just been something that's grown on you throughout?
Yeah, I've always had huge inspirations from when I was a kid. But like I said, it was the acting, and I was just having fun with it. And now for it to be an actual career path of something that I could live on is great.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do go to a creative college.
I do.
Was there a person or a moment, specific moment or person that inspired you to pursue music like really seriously rather than just
Got
as a
someone
hobby?
here.
No, like anywhere. What's it like? I'll rephrase it. Who inspired you to seriously pursue music, or what moment, rather than it just being a hobby? What makes you think, oh, I'm going to do this for the rest of my
That's a
life?
good question. I think there's two answers for that. I think seeing people, especially in COVID times when they posted on TikTok, and literally seeing people become huge artists. Like an example of that is probably what's her name, Leve. She was pretty cool because she literally was just in her bedroom and then she did TikToks, and now she's touring the world, which I think is a huge inspirational thing, especially for me. That could be me, that could be anyone here as well. So yeah, she's probably a big inspiration of mine as well.
And that's a good thing with social media. It can happen to anyone if you just post the right things.
Yeah, I think back in the day you needed a record label and you needed
you needed a lot. It was a lot harder to get exposure.
It was.
But I also think social media kind of has its challenges because there's a lot more people doing the same thing.
Do tell about your question.
Well, but the question is, this is kind of going off track a bit, but
It's okay.
we were just having a chat about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Moving on to the next question. As you are a producer and you are a performer at the same time,
I try.
what DAW do you specialise in, and is there any specific vocal styles that you
Vocal styles. Well, I think performing and producing are two very different things. I've always produced on Logic because it's what the college use, and I was privileged enough to have a MacBook and to use Logic to my advantage. But when it comes to singing styles, I think it can be very different to performing. I think I've made a lot of music on Logic, but as far as singing on Logic, it's something I've got very little to no experience with so far, and all the effects and plugins on what to do really. So that's something I want to work on. So I don't think I've found my vocal style just yet.
Yeah, it's just something that will happen throughout your career, really, isn't it? And like,
For sure.
or something that will sort of find you rather than you
Hopefully
finding
soon, yeah.
So, have you faced any very difficult challenges or obstacles along your musical journey, like learning the DAW, learning how to work things, learning how to sing, learning an instrument, anything like that really?
Yeah, of course. I think there's always been challenges. I think I've been playing the piano now for about a year, and that's been really tricky to master. I am nowhere near a pro piano player. I can play a couple notes and a couple chords, and I can sing as well. So to put them together was nice, but that was so tricky to learn, your scales, your chords, your voicings. That was so tricky for me to start with, and then to put it in a DAW as well. To put that kind of piano playing and that kind of sound that you want to put in the DAW. You want to put in the performance, to put it in the DAW, to put it in the recording is something that's very tricky to do, and something I'm still learning day by day. Which I'm proud of.
Is there any specific advice you'd give to someone right at the start of their musical journey? Like, so what do you know now that you wish you knew at the start?
I'd say
Could be one thing, could be a few things.
I would say advice would be to never stop. I feel like some people think they can't do something or they struggle to do something, so they stop. But I think it's important to carry on no matter what. I think people get like discouraged when something happens, so they should just carry on no matter what and use their library card, as it says, and go to the library every day.
Yeah,
In musical terms,
it's all about learning, isn't it?
of course.
So, do you have a specific genre that you prefer, or style you prefer, or do you prefer to just make what comes into your head?
When making or listening.
Just purely make it.
Making is just what comes to my head. I feel like I'm a singer before I am a producer, or
Yes.
I'm a writer before I'm a producer, if that makes sense. So a lot of the writing I've done, and maybe performing today, a lot of the writing that I've done is always on piano. So all that kind of drums and stuff is something I'm still learning, but I just make what comes to my head and ideas that come, and sometimes college helps with that when they say just make some music, and I feel like that's something that's really helped me almost find what I want to make, because I just make what I want.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, so it's just you just get inspiration from different things and think, oh, I'm gonna do this today.
yeah, for sure. I think it depends on the day, but like I said about my advice to other people, I think I'll always try and find something to create, because even if it's bad, it's then done, it's out of you, move on to the next thing. I think if you don't make anything, that bad stuff is still in your head, and you need to get it out so that you give space for the good stuff. So
Of course.
always trying to make something every day, yeah.
Definitely. So, in terms of your future goals as an artist, what are your short-term goals from finishing your course at college and moving on to uni?
My short-term goals, I'd like to go to university in Leeds to do performance and production. I think what sold me was just the studios. I think having access to such amazing equipment. I think going and learning is obviously a huge part of it, but using the facilities that they have and just learning. Like I said, it's the biggest thing you can do, especially while the age that we are.
Yeah, like just away from home.
Learn every single day, and I will learn from moving away. I will learn from meeting new people. I'll learn from being in a new environment. So yeah, that's definitely university in Leeds. Hopefully, we'll see.
So beyond uni, what is your dream for the next 5 years?
Wow.
Where
Okay.
do you see
So
yourself?
when I'm 22, well, I'm 23 maybe.
Yeah. What do you want to have done by then?
Well, I think it depends how uni goes. Obviously, that'll be 2 years out of uni. I hope to be playing music. I don't care how, I don't care where, whether I'm getting paid or not. I just want to be playing music in places. I think I'm trying to get better at my piano so I can play in piano bars and sing and play my favourite songs whenever I want. But the goal is to be an artist and to release stuff as soon as possible. I'm going to try and release something this year. I've got a couple of things in the pipeline that hopefully I'm going to try and drop this year on streaming platforms and stuff, so then I can start early and grow. And hopefully all through uni be releasing and honestly, I don't know, see where it takes me.
Yeah, you did mention about playing piano. Clark will be performing one of his original songs after this interview, so stick around for that. And I will be answering a lot of your questions and comments.
Yeah, we've got a live Q&A.
Live Q&A as well. So,
Can we get a view count, please?
just
26.
26 people watching this stream.
We've gone up.
Wow.
Thank you all for being
That
here.
is amazing. It just goes to show what a community we have here.
Yeah.
For Open Mic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So, if you could have a career in music and get paid for it, a job, which route would you prefer to go down? Either producer, performer, teacher, or other?
definitely performer. Producing interests me, but I don't think I'm good enough. I think sometimes producing you need to take a lot of time
Oh, yeah.
and you need to have the ear for it,
You do.
and I feel like I do not have the ear for it. And performing is something that I've always done, and it's something that I would do for free. So if I can do it and get paid, then perfect.
Amazing.
But honestly, being a teacher does not interest me at all. A producer, like someone like Pharrell, I really like Pharrell. He makes lots of beats for people. He's a great producer, but then he's also a great singer, and he does other songs for the Despicable Me movies. That's pretty
Yes,
sick.
it is, yeah.
So he's a huge inspiration of mine because he's both. So if I can get to that stage, then maybe. But I would say predominantly FM.
Great. So, how are you keeping organised with work and your own productions as well as work at college? Is there anything you need to stay on top of your work and that?
Well, like a schedule.
Well, no, just like, are you balancing it well? Are you finding it hard?
No, I'm finding it okay. I'm a little bit stressed.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, and we're in the latter stages of the year and the latter stages of our course now. You know, we're in March, early March. What are we? We're till June, aren't we? So we've only got a couple more months, and we've got a lot of projects due in, and I'm really excited for stuff that's coming up. But yeah, I'm a little bit stressed. There's a lot going on.
There's a
So
lot to do, so.
and it shows as well that I care about it a bit more. I'm not just doing it to get a grade, and that's what I mean. We're doing a collaborative project.
Yep.
And I'm doing an EP for that collaborative project, and if it does turn into something that I like and I want to release to the world and put it on Spotify and stuff later, then that's two birds with one stone. And that's something that I'll try and use college projects to help me personally with as well. But yeah, I'm on top of it. I'm good.
You mentioned Ricky, we'll touch on that later, but you are posting content online, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. How's that been going?
Good. I've been posting for literally a year and a half now.
Nice one.
On TikTok and YouTube. This is my YouTube, so you can see my.
Everyone, if you haven't subscribed already, drop and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure to like, guys.
And also feel free to follow the podcast page as I will be posting lots of
Once this video is uploaded, I will
Snippets.
tag the Open Mic podcast so you can all follow along. But yeah, I feel like I've been doing covers twice a week, and I'm trying to stay consistent, which I think is the toughest thing. You know, you and me both, we were both a lot online, and I think lots of people struggle to stay consistent. But just posting covers and getting myself out there so that hopefully I can go, here's my song, and tell it to an audience.
Yeah. And as well, it's about being different online as well. You've got to try to stand out.
Sure.
Which is something I find really hard personally. I don't know about you. But
No, it's tricky, but I feel like what I try and do is show my personality a bit more. I feel like I've been going live on YouTube, I've been doing covers on YouTube, and I think talking a little bit and showing people who you are. I think a lot of people, your music will only get you so far. It's your personality that will do the rest. So
Yeah,
I try and
absolutely.
channel that, and it's just tricky though when you get lots of hate comments and stuff, and it's tricky to deal with. But you know, you can't kill it after trying.
yeah. So bringing it back to your career, is there a musician that you look up to in terms of their career that you love?
As in,
start to
as in the music they make or their career.
from start to finish, like their career.
Okay, their career. Honestly, I know he's huge, but for me, Bruno Mars, I absolutely love Bruno Mars. I love his music and who he is as a person, but when he got dropped from a record company back in the day, and he was debating whether to go home and never play again, but he stuck it out and he carried on, and he's probably the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists in the world right now.
That's good.
And I'm gonna go see him in summer, so that's sick.
Where are you seeing him?
Wembley. Go see him in Wembley, so that's gonna be sick. In July. But honestly, his career, because he's so big now, it was the whole, he didn't give up. If he went home, he maybe would have been working in the shop, and we would have no idea who he is. So definitely him career-wise, for sure.
Nice one. So before we move on to your upcoming releases, can I just get another view account? So thank you, 24.
24.
Yeah, thank you for all 24 of you for sticking around. And make sure you do stick around, because there is, like I did mention before, there is a live episode for those of you that have missed a live performance for those of you that have missed it. And can I get any comments right out? If anyone wants to shout out?
Nothing.
Okay, fine. Could you just pass me my phone, please? Right, I'll just get the live chat up on my phone so I can see what you're all saying at home.
It's just.
Okay.
Yeah, so in terms of yourself, like, are you currently working on any original songs or projects? that you plan
Yes.
on releasing?
Always. I'm always trying to release, always trying to think of releasing and think what could be released and always trying to create anything. It's tricky though. I feel like my producing does let me down. I feel like the song sometimes it's perfect in my head and it's just to get it down on paper and get it down on things. Sometimes it's good, but then you've got to produce it and then you've got to get it to Spotify and all that. So there will definitely be new music soon for me, and I'm always thinking about original music always to come out and stuff. So hopefully I can soon say that you can find me on Spotify.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say a massive shout out to Tyler for showing us the love and support in the chat.
Love you, Tyler.
Thank you for that. So someone's just asked something.
Okay.
Where is it?
You want to say that then?
No. So yeah, that sounds good that you've got a nice plan and thoughts around what you want to do.
Thank you. I try.
So could you tell us about any more of the EP that you're going to release?
Sure. It is
Slash
a
album, whatever.
slash EP. So it's a college project where we have to collaborate, and my first thought was to do an EP, basically an excuse to make music. Obviously, managed to choose my podcast, which is pretty sick. This is quite a cool opportunity.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 4 songs, they're pretty much finished. They just need producing. I know the deadline is pretty soon in March.
It's coming up, yeah.
It's coming up.
It's coming
So I'm looking forward to hopefully submitting it as normal, and then hopefully in April, maybe May, go and release them properly in real life. But yeah, those songs are pretty much ready to go.
Sounds good. So is there any way people watching can find you apart from this YouTube channel?
So this YouTube channel is Clark SSW. I'm also Clark SSW on TikTok. It's basically the same post. And then on Instagram, I'm Clark_W. And then Spotify can listen in promise.
Yeah, and I'm guessing we'll share the links on all these so people can actually
Yes.
go and find you.
Will do.
So do you have any inspirations behind your upcoming musical releases? Like anyone that you think, oh, I kind of want it to sound a bit similar to this style or similar to this production or vocal techniques and stuff?
Yes, definitely. I feel like it's all down to inspiration when it comes, especially when it comes to music. I feel like you make what you listen to, and if you surround yourself with good music and things that you like, then you will make stuff that you like, I guess. So, but for this EP, there's 4 songs. I wanted the EP to feel like it's different, so the music changes over time. So, one of my favourite songs in the EP is definitely inspired by the great Stevie Wonder.
Very nice.
I love his
Yeah.
music. Michael knows how much I love Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
He's just one of my favourite artists, and he's someone that I listen to all the time. And like I said, I think if you listen to him, or if you listen to someone that you like, you will end up going in the studio, and even if you don't mean it, you will just make similar stuff that they make. And if you like what they make, then you'll like what you make.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, I feel like lots of people, they try and be other people.
Definitely, yeah.
I love Stevie and I love his music. I'm not trying to be him. I'm trying to make music inspired by him. I'm not trying to copy him or anything, obviously. But
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, people take it a bit too far. But
You just want to take some things that are good.
in my opinion, probably one of the greatest artists to ever live,
Yeah.
and I think he's still alive now. It's crazy. But yeah, shout out you, Stevie, if you're watching.
And we've just had another very kind comment coming from. I can't read that username, but she just said 10 out of 10 podcast, but I've got to go now. So see you next time.
See you later.
Thank you for the growing support on Open Mic
Thanks
and
for hopping on.
Clark's YouTube channel. Yeah. So also, is there a specific plugins or anything you're using on Logic to help with the creation of this EP?
No. Like I said, I'm not much of a producer. I know people buy their fancy plugins and they buy their fancy stuff. I feel like, me personally, my opinion is that you make the music however you want. I feel like using different sounds is cool, but I think with plugins, it's just not something I understand. It's something I will understand soon. I'll understand a bit more at a later date, another time. But no specific plugins or anything that I'm using. Again, trying to find my sound, trying to find my vocal sound, using all sorts of reverb and stuff. And it's tricky, and that's what's halting, as well as the producing. That's what's halting.
Yeah.
But no, I would say no, not really. No
You said
specific,
you just
no specific plugins.
no. Fair enough. So, is there any like messages or things behind the subject matter of your songs that you'd like people to know about for your release? anything the album's based on? Because a lot of albums tend to tell a story.
Yeah, my
EP, sorry.
Yeah, my EP is because it's a collaboration. I've collaborated with 4 people for 4 songs.
Yeah.
So all the songs different. I have almost channeled their kind of music style. So for example, I would like to give a shout out to Chase, who also goes to this college, who mentioned
You
us.
might be watching at home as
You
well.
might be
so
watching
watch
at
out
home.
for his comment on here.
He mentioned us here. I'm doing a song with him. I know he likes lots of Beach Boys stuff and almost like a bit more rocky stuff that I'm not as into. But then we made a song that had piano and his guitar. That I play piano, he played the guitar.
Was this a little sneak peek?
It's a little sneak peek. But yeah, I wanted to almost channel what he wanted, and the same with I did a song with my sister. I did a song with my friend outside of college as well, to almost channel what they want. So all the songs are different, and the EP travels through time, I would say. The first song is very 70s.
Yeah.
I'd say the second song is more 90s, and then the third song maybe 2000, 2010. I want the fourth one to be almost futuristic. But there's no hidden message or anything. If you like the music, you like the music, and honestly, it's just a bit of fun.
Nice one. Yeah, it's good that you're having fun with it because
Of course, that's the main
you
thing.
don't want it to feel like work. You want to just enjoy it
Yeah,
at the time. So, how do you approach creating your own songs? Like, as soon as you open up Logic, what's the first thing you do? Just for the people at home that are thinking of starting to make their own music as
Like
well?
writing?
Yeah.
Well, very rarely will I write in Logic. For me,
Really?
the writing is done with a piano and a piece of paper on my phone, writing lyrics and
Yeah.
writing the chords. And it will start sometimes. The first song that I did, the one inspired by Stevie Wonder, the track 1 on the EP. Literally, the night we came home from college after being told it was a collaborative project, that melody of the chorus was just stuck in my head. I then went onto the piano, find the melody, find the chords, got words, and then I went into Logic. I will never go into Logic straight away because I feel like when you go into Logic, you're becoming the editor, and I feel like you should be the creator and then edit your work. You shouldn't just go straight away. I think someone said that once. It was like a composer. You can't just be the editor straight away. Make it
absolutely.
and then change it if you don't like it, or keep it the same. So I would never ever really go into Logic to write straight away. I'd always be on the piano or just singing.
You'd
Or
rather get the ideas out of your head and
Yeah,
then
and then
put it into the
almost
box.
almost have somewhere to save it instead of having it in voice notes or in my phone, like notes. You put it in Logic so that it doesn't disappear.
Yeah. Good idea. And that is good advice to any of you, so
Thank you.
take notes. Yeah, last question on your releases to be fair. So are you planning on releasing it with a record label or independently using a distributor like DistroKid or
Independently, I feel like I'm not nowhere near huge enough to be noticed by a record label.
there are a lot of smaller ones.
There are a lot of smaller ones, but I feel like an artist should learn. I think people like, I know he was a huge success, but someone like Justin Bieber, you could argue that being that famous and being that vulnerable when he was a kid almost ruined his life slightly. His career was very successful, but did he enjoy himself?
Yeah, you can just take it slow and just
Yeah, I feel like every artist should be independent before they have a label. I feel like you should learn for yourself first, and because when you're independent, you have to be an editor, you have to edit your videos, you have to be a promoter, you have to be a writer, producer, you have to do all these things. So then, when you've done it on your own, you've worked hard enough until maybe you get a label. But yes, this will be independent, hopefully.
Good to hear, man. It's good that
Thank you.
you've got it all thought out. Yeah, we've still got 21 people in here, which is really good. So that is a really good amount. Yeah. So, bringing it to the final questions of the podcast.
Okay.
That's flown by actually, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has gone
So,
quick.
first question: what is the biggest lesson you've learned while you've been a music student? And this could be at theatre as well. While you've been part of something musically, not just at home.
A quote.
No.
One of our tutors, working down the page. Specifically for music, not to do with anything to do with theatre. I feel like before, when I had an idea and it wasn't going my way and it wasn't working in my head, I would try and go along the page and just get it done so that it's there and it's over. Work down the page. Make a great 8 bars of music and then edit it and then turn it into something more. I had 2 minutes of crap piano and shit vocals that were just sat there because I wanted to have the song finished.
Yeah.
You need to make a great 8 bars and progress. So working down the page is probably one of the biggest things I've learned here as a music student as well.
That is very helpful, and it just also it just improves the overall quality of your production, really, because you're wanting to have more leisure, and what can I add rather than how can I stretch it out?
Yeah, for sure.
Brilliant. So, I know we touched on it earlier. Do you want to touch on theatre, or not really?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about theatre. I've got a performance coming up if you want to come watch. It's in Boston.
How much are tickets?
£16, I think, but it'd be worth it. I know that's quite a bit, but it'd be worth it. A performance of Rent at Blackfriars from the 12th to the 14th of March. If you'd like to come watch, I'm starring in that.
And who you play?
I'm playing Mark. If anyone knows the show of Rent, I'm playing Mark.
We will be there.
We will be there.
Rent, we will be there.
Yeah.
So, for theatre, do you think it's like from being on stage at an early age? Do you think it's helped you with your music? Because you've always been singing, but do you think it's helped you with understanding more about music as a whole when you started producing?
Yes, I've always been surrounded by music. I feel like it's been I had a tricky year, not a tricky year, but I had a year where I listened to musical theatre songs and music that I liked, and that was strange because sometimes people hear songs from like Hamilton and they love them and they think they're pop songs because they're so popular.
Yeah, and they're well produced as well.
Because they're so good, and I feel like you can take inspiration from them as well. But no, yeah, it's definitely helped me. I feel like performing from a young age has helped my confidence as well, no end.
Brilliant.
Well, yeah, there's something a lot.
That's really good. Good to hear, man. Really good to hear.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if you could just say one thing to the people at the start of their musical journey, what would it be and why? To someone thinking, no, I don't know what to do, where do I start? What's
Okay.
the first thing you'd tell them?
I'd say find your strengths. Find what you're good at. Like I said, for me it was singing, and now I learned the piano, and use that stuff to your advantage. Whatever it may be, even if you can only play like 2 notes on the piano, make a 2-note song, and get it out there, and be confident enough, and be confident enough, and be ballsy enough to get it out there and show people
Just
who
do
you are.
it, yeah.
Just do it!
Even if you put it on SoundCloud,
Just
Bandcamp.
do it!
Yeah.
Yes, that's my mentality for anyone. And that could be any career. Come on. That could be any career path as well. Just do it. Just get yourself out there. I feel like some people are so scared. I saw a quote. Some people are so scared to jump. If you'll never jump. Do it scared. Do it scared. Do what you want to do and do it scared.
I think that's what Alfie said as well.
Yeah, I remember Alfie saying that. You've got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Yeah, big shout out to Alfie as well for coming on.
Yeah. Shout out.
I'll do all the credits and that at the end as well. But yeah, so how would you actually handle the nerves of performing on stage or writer's block as a musician? Because a lot of artists at the rear end of their musical career have a lot of regrets. They wish they did when they were younger.
When it comes to performing live, performing my own music live is something I've never actually done before. Today might be the first time I've actually ever done it, so it's quite a big deal for me, this. But performing live and singing, again, linking back to theatre, is something I've always done, so it's just natural. It's just natural to me. But when it comes to writer's block, I feel like it's something. Sorry, it's funny. Writer's block is tricky to overcome. So there's a way that you stop. Just stop. If something's not working, don't force yourself, don't lose sleep over it, just stop and go to the next day. As long as you've used your library card, as long as you've got that rubbish music out of you, and you can go on to the next day, just move on. I feel like people just try and force it, and they get a crap song, and they've wasted their time.
What about not performing in groups? What if you've got a gig? Say someone at home's got a gig.
Yeah.
They get to the gig all excited. They
Yeah.
see the crowd, don't want to go on stage. What would you tell them to do? Just do it.
Yeah, like I said before, what have you got to lose? You may get like 10 seconds worth of embarrassment, or you may make a bunch of new friends. People see your music. Anything could happen, but you've got so much to gain. What have you got to lose? Just do it. I feel like, and it's so tricky to take that step. I've been there. It's so tricky to take that step, but once you do, you won't regret it, and you'll be happy that you did it. So just do it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just take that leap.
Just take that risk.
Yeah.
So what's your dream stage, festival or event that you'd love to play?
I know you've asked this question before. I'm not really a festival goer, can't lie. No, I'd love to perform in a stadium. I know that's very, very.
The stadium.
But dreams are there, mountains are there to be climbed. Oliver Social said that one. I feel like
Sam Riley, he's a solo singer and he's performed in a lot of arenas.
exactly. I'm gonna see Bruno Mars and Emily. To be on that stage one day, I know it's ambitious, but why think small, dream big? So yeah,
Even-
definitely in the stadium.
Even like Benson Boone as well.
Yeah, his come up is
He's
very
doing-
drastic as well.
Zomba.
Somber, he was quick.
Yeah, who else?
So just shoot for the stars, man. That's what I mean. I've got a stadium is definitely my dream, and I'll get there.
Just looking out and seeing if people will be more than words
Magical.
More than words can describe it. It's just like makes you think, what are you doing? Like,
It makes me think, what are you doing up there? How did you get there?
Yeah.
Yes, that's my
and
dream
whatever
to
he's
get there.
doing, he's definitely doing something right.
Doing something right.
So when you retire,
When I retire,
if you retire,
if I
knowing the
retire.
pay rates these days,
Whoa,
no shame.
we're not
no
getting-
shame.
we're not getting
getting
into that.
And yeah, especially with the economic problems at the moment. But
We're not getting
what we're
into
not
that.
going to talk about is when you sit in your
Rocking chair.
rocking chair, what will you think? I've made it, I've really made it. What would make you say that?
What will be like my made it moment?
Yeah.
What you want? Well, that'll be hopefully when I'm younger.
No,
With my
no, when
retired.
you retire, what do you think? I've done that, that's been a great career, I've made it, I've really made it. Is there a certain amount of streams or success?
I have touched people with my music. Not like that. But I feel like you can give me any amount of money, you can give me any amount of streams, I'm not bothered. If you can say that when people say that your song changed my life or it gives people like perspective, like Stevie Wonder must know, he won't know, but he's inspired me so much to make music. And that isn't just a small feat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's big for you.
So, so I feel like having that connection with people. I don't care about a million streams. I don't care about stadiums sold out. I want that is dreams. That is aspiration as a career. But as someone in music, to touch people with your music, and as an artist, as a musician, and to make connections is what I
It's
say.
all
Yeah,
about, like,
I'm glad I
touching
did that
people.
in my rocking chair when I'm 80.
Yeah, it's all about just touching people.
Yeah, emotionally, not physically.
And just making that difference in the scene that you are associated with in a certain niche.
Yes.
So that has actually brought us to the end of the main section of the podcast.
Okay.
So
That went quick.
I always like to do this, and it's going to be very interesting now because we're going to do 10 non-musical related questions, and then I'm going to ask some of you anything you want to ask back, but nothing stupid. Please. So first question on the 10.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's quick fire. So you've
Oh,
got
so
to
I've
answer
got to
like
be
you've got to
quick.
lock in. Right.
Alright, let me lock in.
I'll even like just.
What? Hide them from me. Oh, okay. I want it.
Okay. So what is non?
What?
Are you
What
ready?
is non?
So what is not?
What's the do account?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to check on you all. So we have dropped to 18 to be fair. So
18
we've got,
is not a drop. I'm doing
we've got
well.
quite a lot of people in the chat to all hopefully saying good things, I suppose. I suppose. And we will check your chats after the stream, and our warmest gratitude for you for spending your day watching this. Because I think we will.
You've taken time out to watch us, and that
We
means
will,
a lot.
we will have been on near enough an hour by the end, I think.
That means a
So
lot.
that is a lot.
Thank you.
Just, yeah. Thank you. So, back to the 10 questions.
Okay.
We digress.
We digress.
So, question number 1. What is one non-electronic item you could not live without?
Ooh.
Quick fire.
Sorry, quick fire. My Nivea moisturizer. I get really dry skin. And can I say my shoes as well? Can I have two?
No.
My moisturizer.
Favourite place in the world? Question number 2.
My favourite place ever.
You would get on a plane or driving a car or go on a boat anywhere in the world. Where would you go right now? 3.
That's tricky. That's really tricky. Probably go to my nan's house. Shout out, Nan.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Heartfelt.
She
Question.
lives quite far away, that's all.
Where?
I won't disclose.
Okay. What's your favourite breakfast?
Ooh. Now this is between two, and you can't force me to have two here. So it's between Special K Dust. Now people. Now I may get laughed at for this, but you know what Special K is, right?
Yes.
Cameraman, you know what Special K is. Yeah, he knows what Special K
We
is.
will get you to come and like take a bow at the end.
Special K, yeah, the operation. Special K is mint, and when it's really good and it's like almost healthy, and then when you get to the bottom and it's dust and it's like not really crunchy, but when you put honestly, that's on my death row meal. But then that's for my breakfast, and then probably a full English as well. Full English as well is probably my best. Those two, you're not having one. They're both just.
That's fine. And other than music, what is one non-musical hobby that you have other than football? And it can't be a sport.
What?
It can't be
I
a
would have
sport.
said football.
Yeah, no, it can't be a sport
What's a non-musical hobby that I have that's not football?
or sport. I can name one. If you like.
Well, you can't theatre. I was gonna say theatre, but I think theatre and music for me, because I've always enjoyed them, they do feel a little bit like a job. I try and not make that, but football for me, I know it's not gonna be a job anytime soon. So,
Okay.
I just have fun. So I would actually say football, but if you're not allowing me, I would say theatre. If I'm
I'll allow football for this time.
Thank you.
What's your favourite film / series?
Ooh. Oh wow. It might be really generic, but me and my mum were watching The Office, and it's just so funny. Steve Carell. The US Office. I do like the UK one. I love Ricky Gervais, but the US Office.
It's quite comedic.
And I like that, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well.
I do like that a lot of these actors have quite hubris to them, like an overconfidence that they do have. And
Stop trying to mention hubris, bro.
I think they do carry it with them very well. So question number 6, what is your favourite quote or saying?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm not sure who it was that said it. I think it was A$AP Rocky. Do you know who A$AP Rocky is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't he married to Rihanna or something? He said, and it wasn't really meant out to be a quote, he was just talking, but he said, since when was it not cool to try? And I feel like that is such a thing for me that resonates. People don't try anymore. When
No, they don't.
like people used to do things and they get laughed at for trying hard.
You live once.
You live once, just do it. Just go back. You will regret it. Just get it done. If you get laughed at, people will laugh at you. And all the time, let me finish. All the time, it will always be over the phone. No one will ever come to you in your face and laugh at you. They'll always be over the phone and hide behind their screen. So just try. People take the piss out of you for trying, and that's just them being stupid. Just do it.
Yeah, and if
Do
you
it.
and if you want to like release something, just do it.
Do it. Honestly, since when was it not cool to try?
And we are not.
That's my quote.
And we are
That's
not,
my saying.
And we are not sponsored by Nike.
We're not. Just do it by Mike and Clark, not Nike.
by Open Mic.
By Open.
By order of Open Mic.
Yeah, that's my quote. That's my saying.
So, dream job outside of music. Question number 7.
Oh, that's really tricky. Well, you can have a job for anything nowadays. You can literally do it. I mean, obviously, I see you're a footballer. I'm not a footballer. You get paid loads and it's fun.
I always think doing something with AI would be quite cool.
I disagree. But people are like music reviewers for a living now as well. You can do that as a job now.
Content creators.
Content creators. Probably a content creator as well, or I don't know, maybe.
Something that requires little work, really.
Well, I guess if we can't involve music, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably a footballer. Probably.
Wow. Question number 8. What is your favourite brand? It could be clothing.
What is this question?
It could be.
I've watched other podcasts of this, and people never understand this question. What is your favourite brand?
Oh, I'm just going to have to pause you here.
Okay.
We've had someone comment all the way from Australia. So they said, from Australia, keep up the good work, mates.
What time is it over there in Australia? What time would it be? What time is it now? At 11.
20 past 11.
It's 20 past 11. So what's it? It might be like 1 a.m. for you.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you for tuning in.
All the way
from Australia. If you are actually from Australia and not from Access.
You could just be a Herbert Line.
So yeah, what is your favourite brand?
Sorry.
It could be a musical gear as well.
Probably Heinz. I love ketchup. I put ketchup on everything except for my special
Beans, Right.
except for my special case.
Spaghetti hoops.
Yep. Heinz beans, Heinz hoops, Heinz ketchup, Heinz barbecue sauce as well.
Yeah, like the whole aisle.
Heinz. I love Heinz. But then clothing, I do like. Oh, it's 10. Cameraman says it's 10:30 in Sydney right now.
10 in Sydney. 10:23 p.m.
So this is a lovely
Yeah,
little
just
late
fine.
night snack for you as you're going to bed. Go grab a snack from the fridge and enjoy over my
Oh,
podcast.
I've really enjoyed having laid back this episode in comparison to the others. A lot
Yeah.
felt a lot quite formal,
Let's-
but I've really enjoyed having
just
a lot
chill.
of audience to talk to.
Be less formal. Sorry, to go back. My favourite brand of clothing is probably Nike as well. Although I do love Primark. I get a lot of this for wearing Primark, but it's not about the clothes, it's about who wears
No,
it.
Primark's great.
Sure.
So what, second to last question, what is the most used app on your phone?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
What is the most used app on your phone?
Probably Instagram. I do a lot of messaging on Instagram, and I do watch reels. But then probably second will be TikTok. I do posts on TikTok, and then YouTube as well.
You spend a lot of time on your phone.
Social media. Yeah, not a crazy amount. I'd say the average. Well, the average is. But yeah, not a crazy amount. A decent amount of time. I would check, but my phone is filming right now, and it's probably about to die.
Which one?
Cameraman, what charge is my phone on? Can you tell me? Or can you
No, leave it.
Okay, leave it. Never mind. Never mind. Leave it.
Something in my eye.
Okay.
Yeah, last question of the whole episode.
Oh my! Of the whole
the last
series.
episode of the series.
The
of
last
Night.
question of the series.
Oh my god. Are you all ready? Oh, the Australian guy says made some cookies for my late night snack.
Oh, what's his name?
Neff.
Nah. You are a go. Thank you for hopping on, and make sure to subscribe.
I don't think he's telling the truth.
Well, even if he isn't, he's still got some banging cookies.
Okay.
Next question. The final question.
And the last question.
You know,
oh
like-
no. So we are actually lying. We've got to answer your questions from home.
Oh, okay.
So it's still going. This will be the longest podcast
Ever.
ever. You are the. Yeah, okay. What football team do you support? What football team do you support?
I may get some hate for this. I support the team third in the Premier League right now, and that is Manchester United. I know other people have said that as well, but they're a good team, and I follow them since I was a wee boy. I've been following them.
That's good to hear, man.
Unlike your team, they're going to get relegated because Michael supports Spurs.
We're not talking
and
about
they're
that.
going down. They're going down.
So that concludes the main section of the podcast. Thanks so much for all of you at home.
How long have we been on out of interest?
What does it say?
55 minutes.
55 minutes. And how many viewers have we got?
At the minute, we're all currently on about 15.
15 viewers who
You-
stuck it out.
You
Thank
do
you
expect
guys.
to drop off.
It's part of life.
Yeah. So I do want to give a few thank yous before we do move on to the questions, final questions for Plasma's live performance. So I'd like to give a huge shout out to Lauren Little Designs for designing the logos for the podcast and all the branding toolkits.
Thank you, Lauren.
I would also like to have a massive shout out to Chase Temple for the intro music and
Chase,
helping
go.
out as an episode. I would also like to thank Alfie Marshall Malone for coming on and doing an episode.
Alfie.
And I would also like to thank Amelia Sharp for coming on and doing an episode.
Thank you, Anita.
And I'd like to thank me for doing all the editing and all
Let's
the
give it up for Michael, guys.
But first, the two important people that sit behind this camera every week, film it, and just make the
Basically, they're
podcast.
producers
They
of the
just make
podcast.
they just make the podcast.
They make this guy look so good. That's what they do.
what it is today. I'd like to invite one of them onto the hot seat right now.
Who?
Matthew Baker and Riley Dinning. Thank you so much for doing this.
Is Riley coming?
Riley isn't here.
Are you coming?
Riley's not.
Matthew, sit down.
Come on, Matt.
Matthew's a bit camera shy.
Someone he
He
just
just waits.
He doesn't have a face.
He's faceless, but we appreciate him a lot anyway.
So, we will just have a 2-minute break, and then I'll be back to answer Clark's questions, and we will be ready.
Yeah,
to
put some
start
questions in the
questions,
chat, and
we will be
will
ready for the
we'll be
live-
back in 2 minutes
live
to answer
performance.
them.
We get some music on, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, we've got some.
Welcome back to Open Mic, everybody. This part of the live stream is a live Q&A. So you get to ask either Clark or Michael questions. So let's bring it back
Put a question in the comments
Put a
and the
question.
name of who it's for.
in the live stream, in the chat,
And who it's for.
and I'll read it out, and then we can get some answers from our top dogs here. Here they are, they're back. Right, so
Clark, get in the
Mike, if you I don't know, where should I sit?
I'll
Wait.
get the questions up on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sit on the mic.
This is it.
Now this is a cover.
So, any queries? Queries yet?
You just hold it.
Yeah,
Scroll up as
yeah.
well, because there's loads of
You could have missed some, so go.
We're not in there.
Can we get the silly cat back? I gave it back. Which is your favourite chair? That's just that doesn't have a name on it, but guys, which one's your favourite chair out of these two? I guess.
The one I'm sat in is the best chair around.
You don't have to grab.
Yes,
grab
we
my
do.
hand. I quite like my chair. No, right. In all seriousness, though, I will be
What?
I will be asking Clark some questions because there are quite a few in the comments for him. So I'd say number one. Someone's asked Clark a question. If you could do something original, this would make sense. If you could do something original, how could you do it and why? What? I don't know what it means.
I don't understand the question. Man, this is quite original.
Okay. Someone else asked, do you like Cat Burns, the singer?
She was on Traitors.
She actually was on Traitors, yeah.
She was a traitor. Yeah, she was cool. I haven't actually listened to any of her music, but she was a good traitor. Yeah, she's quite cool. Thank you for the question.
Cool. So I think it is time now.
One question. Isn't that another one?
Oh yeah, there was a few on Instagram that I did
Oh
say
yes,
down
there was
the other day.
on Instagram.
He said, as you are such a performer, do you have any specific stage presence that you work on?
Yes, I think, like you said about being unique, it's something I'm working on, and I feel like I'm very inexperienced with like being on big stages, so hopefully that will change soon. But yeah, I feel like just being confident, and I think being yourself. People try and put on a persona and be someone else. I think being myself is something that I need to do more before I do on stage. So I'd say that.
Okay. Someone else just tuned in saying, "Hi, just connected. What are you doing this morning?" So we are actually.
What are we doing?
We are actually filming a podcast. And if you have any questions for Clark, because I know you probably subscribe to him, just ask away. And I do have another question from someone. Who's your favourite guitarist?
Oh wow. See, I can't play the guitar, so I'm very jealous of people that can play the guitar. Probably Michael Jackson's guitarist. She played the Beatles solo. I've actually seen her live.
That's awesome.
Probably her, because she was a bit wicked. Or John Mayer, he's quite cool. Them.
Okay, this question is from Ashley Bex.
Okay.
So, how long did it take you to become so awesome on the piano?
I would say I'm not as awesome as I can be just yet. I'm nearly awesome. But it took me about a year to get as good as I am today, which is just like chords and melodies, but I feel like I've got a lot of understanding. Now it's putting it into practical work and putting it in towards music and being able to cover other artists and stuff. But no, I'd say it took about a year to get semi-decent.
Fair enough.
All people learn different.
This question's from Jackson. What's your favourite moment on stage?
It could be the one I'm about to have. Or, nah, I did a show, I've got a show coming up, I think that's going to be a great show, I'm really looking forward to that. But I did a show last summer, that was really fun. I played the lead in, I sang a lot of songs and I had a great time with some great people, so I'll probably say that. It's a little prediction of it.
Nice one. So, another question, this has just come in live, so thanks for your question. How old are you? And since when did you play and sing?
I'm 17. I've only been, like I said before, I've only been playing the piano for not long. So I've only been playing and singing for about, I've only been playing and singing for about a year. I've been singing since I was about 2. But I've only been playing since I was about 15. So I've only been playing and singing for about a year. But I'm 17.
Yeah, great to hear, man. I'll probably ask 2 more questions. So, this, wait, we've got quite a few coming through quite quick. The guy from Australia asked, what's your favourite piece on piano to play?
Ooh, piece. Now, like I said, I'm not good enough at piano to play pieces, but I was looking at, I tried to learn a jazz piece called Autumn Leaves, which I think is quite a popular jazz piece, people will know that piece. And it's really tricky and I'm trying to learn that one, so I'll probably say that one. I don't know many pieces actually, could you put me on?
Okay. Yeah, Sasha, 39, asked, when will you next be live with your piano?
That's a great question, Sasha. For anyone who subscribes to their Instagram, I'll be live on Friday night and probably Saturday night as well. I was live yesterday, I'm live today.
What time?
I'd say about, I don't want to make a joke here, but I'd say around 6 or 7, maybe even 8 o'clock. I'd say about 7:30, maybe 7ish is when I'll be live next, Sasha, and I hope to see you there.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
So another good question is, would you ever consider joining me in Australia, and why?
Oh, I'd love to go to Australia. What was his name? Nay. I'd love to go to Australia, Nay. It's really nice and warm and tropical. And I've never been there before. And you have to sacrifice every day of your life to get there, so it better be good. But I'll be there soon.
Nay's coming with all the questions today.
Why doesn't Nay come to us?
He's just asked, what is the best snack from overseas?
What's the best snack from overseas?
From here.
From here? Ooh, you can answer this one with me. Snack. What, like a chocolate bar?
Or grapes?
Okay, well when I go to Greg's, I have sausage, bean and cheese now, or pepperoni pizza. And then for a pudding, I have a Kit Kat Chunky. And then Michael's.
Well, as you know, I'm always in for a good deal, me, but I'd say the Popeyes, £2.50 chicken sandwich.
Popeyes is a chicken shop. I don't know if you have them in Australia.
They're in America as well.
They're in America as well. Not very popular with vegetarians, but great chicken place.
Yeah, and there's just plenty of high street places you can go to, especially in Lincolnshire. Yep. So, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
And now I think it is time for the big
Live performance.
live performance.
Let's go.
So, let's get ready for this.
This is now a great
Hold
little
on, do you want to put the
ceremony.
fader from my mic down?
Oh my days. Here we are. I would just like to say before I start, is that how you're going to hold it?
Yeah.
Or would you like to take it out of the thing and record normally?
No, I'll do it on here.
Okay, because you've got the arm strength for it. Before I start, I'd like to say thank you to Michael for having me on and allowing me to perform my original song. This song was written by me and my sister. Matthew, what's the problem? Sorry. This song was written by me and my sister. I hope you enjoy. The song is called Stay Alive. It's from the upcoming EP. If you hear any clicking, it's the pedal. It's that. We've been friends since we were born and young. We'll never leave my side. Now I'm worried where it is you've gone. These feelings I can't hide. Another sun wherever you might be. It's just a holiday away. When your mother asks if you are okay, I don't know what to say. Hope you're lucky and you make it out, just so we can see that smile upon your face. Didn't think that you could go without saying goodbye to one of your closest friends. If ever lost, I will find you. It's not right, you're not by my side. Hope and pray that you'll be alright. Try your best, stay alive. All the things I could tell you, all the things you've missed a while you're gone. I know it's hard, but please stay strong. Feel the drive, stay alive. How could all the time go by so fast? Only yesterday you were leaving. Are you safe, fine, well, are you gonna last? It's your company I'm needing. Hope you're lucky and you make it out, just so you can see that smile upon your face. Didn't think that you could go so soon, that just gone and left without a trace. Oh, if ever lost, I will find you. It's not right, you're not by my side. Hope and pray that you'll be alright. Try your best, stay alive. All the things I could tell you, all the things you've missed while you're gone. I know it's hard, please stay strong. Feel the drive, stay alive. Thank you very much for having me perform. That was a song called Stay Alive. Hopefully that'll be out soon. But yeah.
Yes, I would. A massive thank you for all your great support today. I've really enjoyed hosting Clark, and I've enjoyed hosting all the acts on Open Mic. And I'd also like to give a very special thank you to everyone that's helped out with this project. And who was it that did the music? Luke Crumbo.
Thank you for the music.
Using some amazing intro and outro music that we will be using. As well as this, I'd like to just thank the college for just supporting us through this project throughout. And
Even if it was tricky on the way.
there has been a lot of hiccups, but we have actually got there in the end. And I know some things haven't been great, but a lot of things have been great, like the logo design, the points of conversation, the topics,
Of course.
and I
Cameraman.
and the camera. Without matter. But I'd also like to just bring it all back to Clark again because it is his special episode,
Thank
and
you.
I just hope he has
Matthew, just leave it though.
so much success within the future, and I hope that he has. I will get that for you, and I will. We all just need to continue to. So this has been on his account. So I'd like to please give him a subscribe as he has let us go live on his account due to some technical issues, and I think this will be available to watch afterwards
Of course.
if
I will.
it works.
I was gonna say I will make sure that we can post it. We're gonna clip it as well. We'll find clips and we'll edit clips. So we'll post short clips again on TikTok, on Open Mic's Instagram. What username is that?
Openmic.podcast.
Openmic.podcast.
Same
And
on
also-
YouTube.
Same on the YouTube. Mine is Clark SSW on here. Same on TikTok. We'll post some clips and especially I'll post my performance and we'll post some clips of the questions as well. So yeah. But thank you very much. And I've been Clark Williams.
And thank you. I've been your host, Mike.
Thank you for watching. End stream.